The business teams at Twilio are made up of 3 different groups: corporate development and global partnerships, strategy and business operations, and connectivity and mobility.
So biz dev here is more of a big picture thinking on strategy, partnering with the big tech ecosystems in the Valley, and make sure that Twilio has a much broader platform with enterprise users as opposed to just weekend developers. We are involved in very important decisions, and how do we kind of develop these strategic partnerships that can really impact the business?
Corporate business development team really focuses on strategic partnerships, strategy, and then anything M&A. We work across the organization, working with product teams and sales teams to really push forward different areas that they may want from a partnership standpoint or an M&A standpoint to help kind of fill those gaps in a sales process or in a product roadmap.
The work that our team does is a good combination of data analysis, but also implementation. So not only are we able to sort of get in the weeds around the data, but we're also able to provide recommendations and actually operationalize the ideas that we bring to the table. Each day is really exciting at Twilio. I feel like we're always answering really interesting questions. You're able to really own part of your project and lead in any capacity. You can really step in and do a lot of work and make an impact very quickly.
The connectivity and mobility team at Twilio is focused on all the telecommunication relationships with carriers and service providers around the world. We're really working on one of the fundamental aspects of what Twilio is for developers, the ability for applications to connect to people using voice or messaging around the world. I think one of the reasons that people would want to join our team is that we find ourselves kind of in that first wave of growth and expansion of Twilio, both as a product and also as a business. We're generally going and figuring out the way to go to market and establish the product in new countries around the world. And that's a pretty exciting thing to do, to be kind of associated with the newest places and expansion efforts of Twilio.
Every time we make a decision, every time we kind of think about changing a product roadmap, we think about how will it impact or benefit our customer. If you don't have that mindset, start to think about how you can become more customer obsessed in everything you do, whether it be kind of building a strategy, building a product, doing a partnership, doing an M&A deal. Always think about the impact on the customer, and that's something that Twilio does all the time that I really have embraced.